How to generate real estate leads for free. This is a common question, and it's a realistic one too, because real estate leads are everywhere and it costs nothing to find them. You just have to know where to look. And I'm about to show you 5 different places. You ready? Let's go. Every real estate investor has gone through it at some point in their career, learning how to get real estate leads when one's entrepreneurial ambition is larger than their marketing budget. In fact, one of the biggest mistakes investors make in their real estate lead generation efforts is to get discouraged from taking action because they believe solid real estate lead generation methods require massive capital to get off the ground. And this is a shame because learning how to get real estate leads doesn't require a massive budget. Lack of access to capital can actually make you a more creative and prudent marketer and find better deals even, because most investors ain't looking in the free places. So if you're long on motivation but light on discretionary funds, I'll give you 5 real estate lead generation ideas that require little or no financial investment at all. Oh, and by the way, if you're still looking to get that first deal under your belt, I put together a free training just for you to help you get that first deal done, and then how to earn $5,000 a month flipping contracts and properties working as little as 1 hour a day. And you can access it at mattsfreetraining.com. All right, the first way for free leads, work with a real estate agent. Before you begin searching for property leads, you should consider joining forces with the real estate agent. A good agent can help you find investment properties in a number of ways. Overall, working with a real estate agent can save you a lot of time since they can do a bunch of the legwork for you. Now, finding a good, open-minded, scratch my back and I'll scratch yours agent can be an invaluable team member. So keep your eyes and ears open for one. And the basic exchange in value is you feed the agent your lost leads and list with them your retail properties, and the agent in return helps find deals for you on the multiple listing service and then gives you first crack at properties before they hit the multiple listing service. Now, most agents will be reluctant to participate until you prove yourself first. Doesn't seem fair, but that's the way it usually is. Additionally, most agents will be resistant to or are completely unaware of anything even remotely creative. Many will actually think any creative offer that you propose is some sort of scam or flat out illegal. You can choose to try and educate them or just move on until you find someone that, gets it. Finding an open-minded cooperative agent that's willing to reciprocate fairly can be extremely frustrating. So for best results, you'll have to be the giver first, and frequently give more than once before getting anything in return. So focus on what the agent cares about most: commission, fast commission, easy commission, consistent commission, now and future commission. And a lot of time can be saved by working with a few realtors in the beginning to find that one golden relationship, because that relationship can be as good as gold. The work in establishing an equitable relationship with a realtor is very much worth it. So be patient. Number 2, networking. Another method for sourcing leads for real estate investors is by networking. As you have probably heard before, real estate, it's a people business. This means that the relationships that you develop over the course of your real estate career will have a huge impact on your success. And this begins with your friends, family, and colleagues. You'll never know if there's someone in your network that can be a potential lead if you don't make it known what it is that you do and what you're looking for. Even if they aren't selling themselves, they might know someone who is looking to sell. Nevertheless, you should not just rely on your inner circle. Try to expand your real estate network as much as possible. Establish relationships with lenders and real estate attorneys and wholesalers and bankers and landlords and property managers and so on. Anyone that is directly or indirectly related to potentially distressed sellers. Attend real estate meetings and seminars. You could also hold some meetings yourself. And that happens to be one of my favorite ways. You see, when Mercedes and I first started working together, we would promote events on meetup.com around how to navigate the foreclosure process while preserving your credit score. And guess who came to our meetings? People in or about to be in foreclosure, and they wanted to preserve their credit score. So we purchased a bunch of discounted real estate this way. Now, there would be nights where only 1 or 2 people showed up, but that's all we needed. 1 or 2 deals per meeting wasn't too shabby. With a solid real estate network, you have the potential of generating countless real estate leads and ultimately deals. So to motivate people to bring you leads, consider offering a bonus to anyone that does. However you decide to network, It's vitally important you spread your message to as many people as you can that you are a real estate investor, and let them know what type of properties, what type of deals you're actually looking for. And if they ever think about selling their home, or if they come across such a deal and they don't want to go through the extended home selling process, or that owner doesn't, you might be able to help them out by buying theirs. You want to get in the habit of letting as many people you can know, without badgering them of course, that you're the right person to contact if somebody needs to sell a property quickly. Now, this strategy has two benefits. You'll get your name and business card out there to a bunch of potential real estate leads, the original social media if there ever was one, and you'll also gain valuable experience in learning the subtle art of self-promotion, and you'll build confidence in your abilities as an investor. Now, the third way is driving for dollars. This real estate investing lead generation technique involves driving through neighborhoods looking for distressed properties. It's an excellent way to find motivated seller leads in your local market. And driving for dollars, this is a real estate phrase that refers to the practice of driving select neighborhoods to find vacant or distressed homes that you can purchase. Not only can it be an effective method for finding real estate leads, but it can also give you a hands-on education about a particular local market. There's simply no substitute for having boots on the ground in a given neighborhood and understanding that neighborhood. That said, driving for dollars is not by any means easy. It requires a significant amount of time and energy, not to mention wear and tear on your automobile. But no one said you couldn't walk your neighborhood, or ride your bike, or skateboard even. Either way, if you have a business structure set up, such as an LLC, you can write these expenses off. And to set up an LLC the easy way, go to freeentity.com. Now, while driving for dollars, keep an eye on the physical state of properties. Generally, you should look for properties that are in a state of disrepair. This shows that the property has been neglected by the owner, and there's a good chance the property owner is unable or unwilling to maintain it and may be motivated to sell it. Some signs of a distressed property to look for include vacancies, peeling paint, an overgrown yard, drooping gutters, broken windows, broken fences, boarded windows, and piles of newspapers on the porch. And when you see something that fits that description, write down the addresses of the distressed properties that you find and check public records for information about the owners so you can contact them. And there's a fantastic app that you can use that really streamlines this process by looking up the owners and information for you right then and there when you're seeing the property. You can try it for free for 7 days at epicdealmachine.com. All right, number 4, use social media. Social media is a great tool for real estate investor marketing. With platforms like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn, you can reach a huge number of people. By consistently posting informative posts on real estate, you can generate many followers. And it's these followers that can be a good source of leads for your real estate. Moreover, you could pay for social media ads to reach a more targeted audience and more of them. The last marketing method is one of my favorites. It's where I found my first several deals. And just recently, a private REIA client of mine, Ivy Morales, found 3 deals in her first 2 months after leaving our investor summit. And if you want to know what that is, let me know by smashing the like button. And if you take your real estate investing seriously, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel because I post real estate tips, tricks, and hacks like this each and every week, and you don't want to miss a single one. All right, the 5th way of generating free real estate leads is Craigslist. Even if you're new to real estate investing, you'll no doubt have heard about using Craigslist as a method for acquiring real estate leads. Part classified ad, part local message board, Craigslist can represent a huge marketing asset to an investor just starting out. The trick is to make sure you don't spin your wheels with real estate lead generation efforts on Craigslist and that your time spent posting ads brings a positive return on investment, a return on your time. It's really easy to waste time there. So here are a couple of quick tips when it comes to learning how to get real estate leads on Craigslist. First is variety, volume, and consistency. Those are key. Always be mixing up your headlines, the body text, and images to avoid Craigslist's spam algorithm the best you can. It's not a perfect system, it's just a game to play. And then you'll have to post a lot as well. It's a volume game. Think like you're creating a brand on Craigslist. It's time consuming at first, but becomes almost effortless after your first 20 or 30 posts. And then like any lead generation strategy or tactic, consistency is vital for your initial and long-term results. This one can be slow going in the beginning, but it will snowball to create a consistent flow of leads. With that said, if you can't commit to consistent postings for 90 days, don't even begin. So the sections to post your ads. You can post your ads on real estate services, real estate for sale, real estate wanted, wanted by owner, and general community. If you'd like to explore the possibility of working together one-on-one and becoming a master real estate marketer, thereby a very successful real estate investor, go to reiace.com. Answer a few questions and pick a time for us to hop on the phone, and then we can brainstorm some ideas about getting you to that next level of your real estate investing. reiace.com, and I'll put a link for that below in the description too. All right, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.